Aboard! Star Trek!
Yellow poster. 1 sec.
What's wrong with that? You're not going to get again, I'm just feeding them, I guess. I'm just pissing them off. You have to.
Okay.
Anything in there?
Not at the moment. See you, man.
Okay,
Stay safe.
okay, yeah, you too. Thank you, you too. And then yeah.
Like, what does it do that? So that you don't get somebody going back. It's not easy.
And they've also programmed, because in the early days, you couldn't hear cars at all.
No.
They programmed noises out, just like noises. I know, I couldn't find a good photo.
Okay, I know she is.
He was like standing over here talking about,
Having discourse with Discord probably.
Seems like things might be dying down. There's a lot less people. Saw some little bit of pepper spray. I heard a taser. I don't know if it made contact with anyone. A lot of yelling. And that woman up on the second floor, she was throwing water balloons with mace down on people.
I'm gonna eat my toast.
Ice is coming out.
Okay, Justin Ragsdale. Say my name again, bitch.
Run away, bitches! Get the fuck out of Portland! Get the fuck out of our city, bitches! Get the fuck out!
A little embarrassed.
People are fucking coming for you. You killing enough of us. You fucking killing enough of us. You're gonna die too. We are not a terrorist in our fucking nation. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. No more terrorism. It's done with it.
Man, and it's chicken soup.
Her name was Renee Nicole Good. Renee Nicole Good. Her blood is on your hands, motherfuckers. Yeah, go back to watching your reruns of Golden Girls.
Yeah.
Babes, I told you you're not my type.
I lived on Portland Avenue.
Fucking
I rode past that every day.
Explain. Elaborate.
Animalistic, humanoid, underground lover. That's what you are.
Okay. Explain the context.
MAGA.
You're MAGA?
Eat each other.
You're MAGA.
You are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said I'm MAGA, meaning
No,
you said
you're MAGA.
I'm actually not MAGA, but I'm a patriot.
Are you
So
proud?
you support us exercising our
Are
First
you
Amendment
proud?
rights then?
Yeah, that's why I'm out here. I'm giving you guys a platform. Of what?
Answer the question. Are you proud?
I think I don't have too much pride. I mean,
Are you a proud boy?
No, I'm not a proud boy.
Are you happy with where?
But if I was, what would you say?
Are you happy with where America is right now?
No, I don't think anyone here is.
Why?
That's the reason so many people are out
Why
here.
for you though?
We have a whole.
Why for me? Why am I not happy?
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Well, I think my taxes are through the roof. I think anyone that works a job, we pay way too much in tax. They tax us on so many levels. Obviously, they tax our paycheck. We think 30, 40%.
What do you want to give up for?
Wait, let me finish.
Yeah, but what do they spend too much of our tax
So many
money
things.
on?
Everything.
What?
War.
Okay.
Welfare.
Agree.
Israel. I will agree. The Israel thing. No, I'm.
Disagree with
There's some
welfare,
there's some
but
agreements
agree
here.
with the other two.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then there's some common ground. I just
How
think
about
that
corporate
spending is out of
welfare?
control.
How about corporate welfare? How about corporate welfare?
I love that they were doing
Well,
what I love.
I think it needs to be vetted better.
Love it.
I think it's
Yeah.
conversations are good.
Anything else?
Oh yeah. So anyway,
I'm sorry,
let me
what
finish my
about corporate welfare?
I just said I think it needs to be vetted. I don't think
Hold on.
everyone. I don't think I should be able to go just because I lost my job and get free housing
What
or
about
whatever.
corporations?
Anyway, so let me finish my point with the tax thing.
I'd like you to go to
What about corporations?
Why?
Can I go to the back
What
to the
about
tax thing?
subsidies for
I didn't finish my
ranching
point.
or timber?
I disagree with you less on that.
What about
Okay, and
subsidies
that's
for
a big-
ranching or timber when they're not profitable?
No,
We'll do it again.
It depends. It depends. It needs to be vetted.
He's just trying to make money off of us because he's got no personality, no riz, no life, no nothing.
Speak it.
But we get that shit out of my face.
Don't
you fucking
headbutt me.
cunt.
Don't
Oh
headbutt
yeah,
me.
oh yeah. What are you gonna do, huh?
Dude,
What are you gonna do?
He says
Well,
he's neutral.
what are you gonna do, buddy?
Yeah.
I'm just here talking.
Yeah. There's one of you, and how many? Okay, count us up. Count us up. Count us up.
All
right, buddy.
It's Nick Soder. It's Nick Soder. It's Nick
Yeah,
Soder.
look
He
him
was
up.
in the White House with Trump not too
Yeah,
long
yeah.
ago.
I'm Nick Soder. Okay. Dude, get out of my face, man. Stop touching me.
It's not?
Stop touching me, buddy.
Well, I'm gonna get in your face anyway because you're pretending. So get the fuck out.
Dude,
Get
Get out
the
of my
fuck
face.
out. Well, get the fuck out anyway.
Dude, fuck off, man.
Yeah. Okay. Count the
You're
numbers.
the one hitting me, buddy.
Count the numbers, man. Count the numbers, man. Count it up. Count it up.
I'm
Think
not
it
here to
through.
fight anyone. That's
Think
you,
it
buddy.
through.
You
Think
think
it through, bro.
buddy.
Think it through, bro. You should probably walk
You
away.
think it through, buddy.
You should probably walk away, bro. You should probably walk away.
We police ourselves.
There will be
Yeah,
a day
not
of
policing
reckoning. There
This
will be a
guy
day of
out on
reckoning.
the fucking sidewalk.
There's 100 guys with cameras.
Bye. 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 Bye.
Dude, get
See
off
you
me.
later.
Get off me, man.
We'll see you later, bro.
Get off me, man.
You got bad breath, bro. You're not welcome here.
Stop sniffing it.
Walk on, bro. Walk on. Walk on.
Walk on. Anyway, well, we were having a pretty good conversation, I thought, until he showed up.
Yeah, that's why.
Honestly, like, I'm totally cool with talking. And there's some things we agree on.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that. I didn't go up pushing anybody, right? He got in my face.
So
That's
wait,
not cool.
I agree with you. I don't agree with that either.
Well, thank you.
And what I want to know is, what do you think about subsidies for ranching?
It depends. It depends. I don't think there should be government subsidies at all. I think most everything should be pretty privatized. I think we do need to shrink government.
Wait, I'm having a conversation. Do you mind? A and B. Okay. So if a rancher isn't able to make a profit off their cattle on their own land, should they be able to take their cattle and graze them on public land?
Okay, so therein lies the problem. There is too much public land. And because of that, land, that's one of the many reasons buying land, buying housing is through the roof, right? Big corporate companies, governments, everything, China, whoever, they come in, they buy millions of acres of, the US, right? And that makes it a lot harder for all of us to be able to afford anything. As we see, it's hard to even buy a house.
That's true.
And I think, again, if people didn't have such a high tax rate, and I didn't get to finish my point on the tax thing, then we would be able to afford homes. We would be able to go out and have a nice meal once in a while.
So
you know what I mean?
who's not getting taxed enough, and who's getting taxed too much?
I think everyone's getting taxed too much because spending is out of control. And like we said, there's some things we agree where the spending's out of control. Certain
like the
countries.
Pentagon.
Yeah, I don't think we should get involved in every other country.
Or
occasionally
$25 screws.
Yeah, or $30,000 parts. Yeah, no, I think there's so much misconduct and just incompetence in the government.
He
and
did
we
not
fund
touch
it.
Stacy. I was here. Stacy likes to play victim.
She was walking away.
But anyway, I appreciate the
Stacy
conversation.
maces people.
I appreciate the conversation. No, at the end of the day, I think my crew's probably leaving. I should probably head out. But at the end of the day, I just think we're getting taxed through the roof. We can agree or disagree where those taxes need to be put. But I think if we were not spending so much money overseas, the Pentagon, or, I do think that there's a big welfare state issue, and I think it's growing, and it is incentivizing laziness. I think, there's
And
the
who
work ethic.
benefits the most from welfare? Corporations or individuals?
Well, an individual getting a measly $2,000 check, yeah, sure, that's a benefit for the short term, but I don't think that's a long-term benefit. So in that sense, they don't benefit at all. Welfare specifically, I don't know what that has to do with corporations. That's a separate welfare system you're talking.
Okay, so individual welfare, you have to do job training.
Walk with me.
Sure.
My car's over here, so.
Yeah, so corporations sometimes pay less in taxes
Yes.
than individuals.
Than an individual. Now
That's
you gotta consider though, how many people is that corporation employing? There is a service that is a positive thing, right? Say a large corporation, use one of Elon Musk's company that comes up a lot, Tesla or SpaceX or something. There's some of them over there. They're kind of mixed up. I know we got a few over there, but
Is Tommy one of your people?
I don't know anyone. This is my first night out here, so I don't know anyone's name. I met a few people on both sides. Like I said, I am a patriot, so whatever that means
I
to
am
you.
too. That's why my flag is upside down.
Awesome. I didn't appreciate the one dude getting in my face. I mean,
Me?
was that you?
Yeah, don't do it again. Don't do it again. 'Cause you don't need to.
I'm not gonna get arrested. I'm not gonna let these fucking clowns come here and try to make money off of our movement. Yes, and he's trying to make money off of us, man.
I haven't made $1 off of this. I literally just got here tonight.
Yeah, fuck you, man. That's just straight up.
Thank you.
All you gotta
Appreciate
do
it.
is say fuck ICE.
Okay,
God
you're
bless.
my comrade.
Yeah, the fact that he's not saying fuck ICE just tells you everything.
He's still learning.
He's fucking conservative, dude. I don't know if you know.
Yeah, I wouldn't put myself in the conservative box. I do have a lot of conservative values, but I think there's a stigma there, of course.
Well,
But I would not say I'm against ICE. There's misuse of power, right? so you get pulled over, you're going 10 over whatever, and you mouth off to a cop. And this isn't personal experience. I've seen plenty of videos though. You mouth off, or something goes wrong, or the cop's having a bad day and he's on a power trip. No, get out of the car. You're under arrest. Whatever the reason, right? You have to comply, and that's a misuse of power, and that happens in the police force, and ICE, and the military, in this country, in other countries.
Yeah.
It happens. There's cannon fodder in almost every situation. You're gonna have.
Some cops are bastards. Most aren't.
Yeah, I would agree. I think there's some stupid cops out there, but there's some really good ones too.
Oh yeah.
And it's the cops' bosses a lot of times that are behind a lot of the whatever they're doing.
Revised statutes that they have to follow, Oregon revised statutes, that they can't arrest people.
Yeah, sometimes when they
willy
need.
nilly.
Yeah, and sometimes they do, and that's a misuse of power. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to go get some footage down here, but it was nice talking to you.
You
What was
too.
your name?
I'm Missy.
Nice to meet you, Missy.
What's your name?
Josh.
Josh?
Yeah.
Nice
They
to meet
keep
you,
thinking
Josh.
I'm Nick Sorter. I guess I look like him. I haven't even looked him up. I know the name. I know the story vaguely. I haven't even looked him up, but some people think I'm him. So I don't know. I think they just want to get people mad at me or something. But anyway, I appreciate the conversation. You were
Yeah,
cool.
nice to meet you, Josh.
Yeah, you too. Peace, guys. Thank you, you too. Oh, wait. We're good to walk down here, right? I know everyone's down there, but I don't want to.
The path is public property. The track is private property.
That makes sense.
I'm really hoping one of these days I got punched in the face by one of those Naganaki fuckers.
Well, she didn't let me finish my point on taxes, but there's some conversation. But as you see, the second the good conversation starts, someone wants to get involved and stop the conversation. Pretty textbook at this point. But it's funny, little 5'4" guy being a tough guy. Oh, you're the only one. Look at the crowd. Well, dude, everyone else was being pretty chill. So.
You're such a bitch, Dave.
That's the guy that was all pissed off.
He tried to fucking rob the car. He tried to carjack the car last time. Are we having fun yet? I am. Yeah. I'm the last thing. Mikey, cross back. Cross back. Tommy's that way. Hey, Tommy's that way. Hey, Tommy's that way. Where you going? Tommy's that way.
I don't know.
Oh, it's my walkie.
Bye.
Who's bike path? Our bike path. Who's bike path? Our bike path.
Yep.
Yeah. We're taking the bike path back.
Fucking Trump supporters are allowed here. We support fucking freedom.
To the team. And through the pussy.
Dictator.
Because they were falling down the road. You always fucking make an excuse.
Try to tell him. He has had his finger this close to you. You know if he did that shit.
No, I didn't. You weren't even here. You didn't know that. That's not what I'm talking about. That was after.
That's a fact.
No, it's not. It's always something that you say. Hey, it's always deceiving you.
You tell us to go to the ice facility over here, and then you follow us.
I didn't make you're a pussy.
Right there. Then they follow us, and then they get you little agitation. Everybody. Let's agitate. Let's get those views. Well, I know through these views, don't get me wrong, but
Trump sucked anyway.
You're so pathetic. You try to make sure. No, that one does have a record though. That one, for sure. The other one that has the record doesn't come back here anymore. But it is
Well, just more yelling and arguing, so we'll regroup, see what everyone's up to over here.
We're gonna come down and tell you to get off
And that short, fat, bald guy's starting shit. The short, fat, bald dude's like starting shit.
Actually, on retrospect, I would agree with you on that.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it. So you, Josh,
Yes.
what do you think about women's right to vote?
Oh,
Should we have
that's a whole
it?
can of worms. Well, I don't think a lot of men should vote, so we'll start with that. I think there's a lot of men. Maybe it's an age thing. Maybe you should own land. For a long time in the country, you had to own land to vote. You had to have a stake in the game, right? You couldn't just be right out of high school thinking whatever makes you feel good, and because that could screw up a country, right? You have a big baby boom, and a bunch of young kids say they don't maybe know what's best for the long-term country, having a family, whatever it is. So they might vote. They might vote in a way that would skew things, and I do think we see that with a young voting age. So back to the woman question, what he said about the 19th, on retrospect, I do think that if women have never voted, things would be a little bit more structured and organized, and I do think that crime would be better. I think women are they have big hearts, a lot of love, but sometimes that emotion can come out before things are thought. I've dated a lot of girls and I've been married and stuff, and I'm not always the most rational, but I know there's been many times where there was just some insane, like, you're not making any sense. And obviously women have periods and it affects their mood, and most women would admit I act differently then, I feel differently, forgive me, I'll be better next week. And I've heard that many times. So I don't know. Yeah, it's not all of them, that's what I said. And that's like the whole men thing. I don't think a lot of men should even be voting, to be honest.
Did you know that men's hormone levels fluctuate every month as well?
Yeah, of course. I mean, any human biology is insane, right?
Yeah.
Chemistry, brain chemistry, hormones, all the synapses, everything's so insane and so complex.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's no perfect leader. There's no perfect person. We can't expect Biden or Trump or Obama or any one person to save us. It's up to the people. Or Harris or anyone. It's up to the people. They get power, and power corrupts. Not saying they're all bad or 100% bad, but the people that have a stake in the game, that have a family, that have something to lose, that don't get millions of dollars in funding from other countries or whatever, I don't know. I mean, I talk them a little, but.
Michael Carroll. And
Oh, Joshie, I'm so scared. Oh, you know my name. Oh.
This is a public
Everybody knows my name, bitch. Don't forget it.
When they continue, did you have
I was talking to her. He's like, that's in my.
She's being very polite. I'll say that. She's been the most polite person.
She's not polite.
Yeah.
I don't dox anybody.
Oh, you don't.
Well, you did say his name, and you did
say my full
I
name.
heard your name. You tell everyone your
I don't
name.
tell my people my middle name.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Well, how does everyone know it?
Because I've been doxxed by terrorists. That's how.
Well, then why does everyone not know my middle name?
Because nobody cares.
I've been doxxed by you terrorists
Not me.
several
Well,
times.
I don't care what your name is. I don't dox you.
I will say that shit, I'm all out.
I'm only down here to stop violence against people. That's why.
That's why I'm here. I thought
Hey, my phone number's on the website.
And when I see like 3 pages walking down the track in a whole. No, my point is I see 3 of my people walking down the track and a bunch of black blocks following them. I'm gonna go make sure that they don't get attacked.
Tranny news.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah. Sure.
Who's my? I like it.
How's it going?
We were discussing whether or not sage repels or appeals to demons, and I think it repels demons. So it appeals to me, therefore I am not a demon.
I know a lot of people have different thoughts on that. I know you guys brought that up earlier.
I like this. I find it a fragrant, like it's not like frankincense, the fancy one.
Yeah, they gave that to Jesus, right? Fit for a king. No,
Exactly.
I know what you mean though. Sometimes I go camping out in Bend and you burn, sage gets thrown in the fire and it smells good.
Yeah.
But I do think because you have a lot of witch doctors, and stuff like that.
But it's America. We can have freedom of religion. I mean,
Well,
I saw people slapping bacon on the Quran, which I thought was pretty unnecessary. But if you want to have, freedom of speech, I think we're allowed to do all that stuff. And if you have to protect their right to put bacon on the Quran, I love Allah. I think it's one of the most wisdomful, restraintful, disciplined religions that I've ever read about. Like Jesus loves and forgives everything. Allah does not.
Well, only if there's repentance, right? But he can forgive everything.
Allah is very forgiving. He's a merciful and forgiving. And I've read quite a bit of the Quran, and that's what I like
say
about
Allah?
it. Yeah,
You mean Satan?
No, that's not a fair
Allah's a
assessment.
demon.
He doesn't let you drink or do drugs. If you read the
doesn't
Quran,
matter.
he's got some good stuff to say. I stopped drinking. I stopped drinking because
I will say I haven't read the Quran, but I've read little bits and I've heard a lot about it. But when I go to do the research, it doesn't always line up with what I've heard.
Can I give you one of these lines?
Yeah.
He's talking about when you need to have restraint. Like, okay, I used to have a drink more often than I needed to when I was being attacked by Antifa in my home in downtown. So I was drinking and I really wanted to stop, and it was kind of hard for me because I was under a lot of stress. And I read this passage in the Quran, and it was like Allah was saying, I've warned you once and I've warned you twice, and I'm giving you this good advice. And then he said something like, well, when the judgment day comes and your scale is light of good deeds, how long will it take you to lift your veil of good? I mean, that is really well written. There are a lot of things I don't believe in the Quran, and I don't really necessarily. I'm just saying. That
I will say this.
Yeah.
I haven't read the Quran, but I would say if you compare the modern religion that is called Judaism versus Islam, Judaism is a lot more
sophisticated.
Well, they hate no. They hate Christians. They hate Christ.
Judaism hates Christians. That's why they don't read the New Testament or the Old and the New Testament, right?
Yeah. Well, and they have this book called the Talmud.
I know. I bought it, and I bought a leather-bound version.
It's very big. There's different. I don't know if you got the whole thing.
I know exactly what it is.
And it talks about how
it's debates between rabbis, correct?
Yeah, but it is looked at as like scripture. Like it's taken very seriously. More than 60% of Jews read it as we read the Bible as a Christian.
I used to date an Orthodox Jew, and he was really smart. And he taught me a lot of really cool stuff.
But this is the thing, though. You look into the Talmud. It does say, what's the word for non-Jews? I'm spacing on the word. Goyim, yes.
Yeah, Goyim.
So it says, essentially, if it's a goyim, if they're 3 years old and up, a woman, you're allowed, a little girl, you're allowed to do sexual things with that girl.
Wait,
Jewish people. Now, I'm not saying all Jews agree with that, but their writings.
Oh, well, you're gonna be here tomorrow?
Have a good one, man.
Are we meeting tomorrow? Okay. Yeah,